Tina. What a nasty, dirty little girl you are. Go downstairs and wait for me in the car. Go on. Marco, don't you ever go near her again. Do you hear me? If you ever go near her again, I will kill you.
But, Viki, you don't understand. Tina and I are about to be married. Aren't you happy for us both? Won't it be groovy to have me as a son-in-law? Isn't that what you always wanted in your heart of hearts?
You can't mean that. She can.
She is. I proposed to her and she accepted. How do you like them apples, Viki?
My breakdown when I wrote threatening notes to myself. They looked just like this.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. One childish scrawl looks very much like any other childish scrawl. And that girl at school is irresponsible, and she might have had some kind of breakdown.
How can you be sure?
Honey, let's sit down, okay? You know, when you went for treatment for your problem, you discovered the reasons for what happened to you, right?
Basically, yes.
Well, all those pressures you were under stemmed from the relationship with your father.
Yes. I loved him and respected him enormously, but I couldn't live up to his demands.
Right. You couldn't defy him and then have a life of your own, so you developed a dual personality, and Nikki was created.
She defied him, all right. She broke every rule in the book. She certainly showed him.
Right. That's why I'm saying, sweetheart. Your father is gone now. You have a life of your own with me. And from what I heard lately, I understand you're pretty happy about that.
Oh, darling, you know I'm happy with you. Well, then there's no reason for the problem to come back, is there?
Be here while you're here, and you know that.
Yeah, you're a liar. This is her house, isn't it? Anyway, I got nothing to say to you. It's her I want to talk to. Do you know what she's trying to do to me? She's trying to get rid of me. They all are. You too, as far as I know. But, honey, I got news for you. It ain't gonna work. Because I'm stronger than she is. And I don't care if she is a little princess and her old man owns this dump. And when you get right down to it, it's her or me. On second thought, you give her a little message from me, honey. You tell her she might just as well give up right now, because I ain't never going to let her win. I am going to keep coming out until I get rid of her for good.
You know, Phil, you're kind of cute. Yeah, you got real possibilities. I don't know what you see in her, though. Got a life?
Stuck in traffic, and it's such a terrible feeling. You feel so helpless. All you can do is sit there.
Couldn't you get to a phone and call?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I couldn't. I hope you weren't worried.
Oh, happy to see you.
Pat, have I held you up? I hope not.
No, not at all. It's just that I was getting worried because Joe was so concerned.
Well, sweetheart, am I that late? It's only 15 minutes.
It's okay.
But you see, that's what you get for being such a prompt person. You see, when you're only 15 minutes late, everyone assumes that you're just lying in an emergency room in a hospital somewhere.
Yes, right. Care for a drink, sweetheart?
Yes, thank you. I would.
What would you like?
Glass of white wine.
White wine. I'll have the same drinks menus, please.
Very good, Mr. Riley. Excuse me, you wouldn't have a match?
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Oh, wait, I do.
Oh, there you go. Well, now, aren't I the luckiest man in town? Out with two of the loveliest ladies I think I've ever seen.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, you're welcome. Ernie's Bar. Honey, where did you get these?
idea. Thank you. Well, talk about small world.
Where is she? Victoria, Roy, get the hell down here. I want to talk to you.
Can't be here while you're here, and you know that.
Yeah, you're a liar. This is her house, isn't it? Anyway, I got nothing to say to you. It's her I want to talk to. Do you know what she tried to do to me? She's trying to get rid of me. They all are. You too, as far as I know. But, honey, I got news for you. It ain't going to work. Because I'm stronger than she is. And I don't care if she is a little princess and if her old man owns this dump. Because when you get right down to it, it's her or me. On second thought, you give her a little message from me, honey. You tell her she might just as well give up right now, because I ain't never going to let her win. I am going to keep coming out until I get rid of her for good. You know something? You're kind of cute.
Yeah, you got real possibilities. I don't know what you see in her, though. Got a light?
For new phone. Gave me as a reference. Somebody named Nikki Smith.
Ernie's Bar. Where did you get these?
I have no idea.
I'm tired of warning you. Just leave. Signed, N.
Where did you get these, Nick?
Don't know.
Gave me as a reference. Nikki Smith. Nikki Smith. Nikki Smith. Nikki Smith.
Can't be. There's got to be an explanation.
I'm telling you, I ain't gonna take any more of this.
Come on, Nikki.
No, I mean it. You know what that crummy shrink said to me? He said he was gonna get rid of me and was gonna let her come out. Always. Well, I'll tell you something he don't know. I'm strong. And I'm a lot stronger than her any day.
Look, maybe that would be the best plan, huh?
Why? Is that what you want?
Oh, no.
Well, then what are you talking about? Oh, come on. Who wants to be Victoria Moore for crying out loud? Want some? Ah, what the hell. I know they're a lot smarter than I am. I guess that old Victor Lord, he's got enough dough. He can get just about anybody he wants in on this, can't he? I don't kid myself about that, you know. I know they can put me to sleep, jab me with needles and hypnotize me. Hell, maybe they can even get old Viki to come back for a little while. But they won't be able to get rid of me forever, Vinny. I promise you. I'll never leave you, honey. I'll never leave you.
Very proud of you. Now, if you nice people will excuse me, I'm going to read my son a bedtime story.
Sure.
Okay, Anna?
You must compliment Tina on that dessert.
Well, thank you. I will. I'm sure she'll be very pleased. I hope it compensated for the lack of the salad. I tell you, that was the strangest thing. I remember the grocer weighed the lettuce, the tomatoes, and the cucumbers. He put them in a package, and I put them in the cart. When I got home, the package was gone. I don't know what's happening to me. It's early senility.
Oh, no. You can't be senile before me. I won't permit it.
Anna, I'm quite serious.
Oh.
And I think it started the day I stopped working. Now, I used to be a whiz in the supermarket. I flew up and down those aisles. I was so fast. I wander around there now. I've become such a daydreamer.
Well, that's not a fatal disease.
I'm glad to hear it, but I'm still a bit worried. The other day, I went to the store on Girard Avenue. Suddenly, I found myself on Fulton Road. I had taken 2 wrong turns, and I didn't even know it.
I read him Darwin's Theory on Evolution.
Oh, did not.
That's right. I did not. He was asleep.
Sweetheart, did you give him his medicine?
Oh, no, sorry.
No, I'll do it. You stay here. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Oh, why do people always have to call at the last minute?
Oh, if that's a takeout order, we'll never get out of here.
I have an idea.
What?
I'll suggest to them they order cheese minces instead.
You have my blessing.
Hello?
I will ruin you. I will drive you out of this town. I will create so much trouble for you that you will wish you had never heard of me or land you in your life. Do I make myself clear?
Greg. Is that Viki?
Hi, darling. Sorry I was lost. Will, how are you? Well, to what do we owe the pleasure of this visit?
We're talking about the banners of medical coverage.
That's very important.
You have a good lunch?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. I had forgotten what an absolute pleasure it is to sit in a restaurant and be waited on, to read the newspaper in peace and quiet without the patter of little feet to disturb me. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Darling, I promised Joanna would help her with something. Excuse me? Nice to see you, Will.
You too.
Normal. Absolutely normal.
Yeah, she seems to be.
Yeah. Seems to be.
Where is she? Victoria, Lord, get the hell down here. I want to talk to you.
Can't be here while you're here, and you know that.
Yeah, you're a liar. This is her house, isn't it? Anyway, I got nothing to say to you. It's her I want to talk to. Do you know what she's trying to do to me? She's trying to get rid of me. They all are. You too, as far as I know. But, honey, I got news for you. It ain't gonna work. Because I'm stronger than she is. And I don't care if she is a little princess and if her old man owns this dump. Because when you get right down to it, it's her or me. On second thought, you give her a little message from me, honey. You tell her she might just as well give up right now, because I ain't never going to let her win. I am going to keep coming out until I get rid of her for good. You know something? You're kind of cute. Yeah, you got real possibilities. I don't know what you see in her, though. Kind of light?
Joe? Huh? You all right?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, listen, Will, you've got patients to take care of, and I've got a newspaper to get out here. Thanks for your time. I'll tell you what, I'll let you know if there are any other developments, okay?
Yeah, sure. You call?
Yeah, right, yeah. Right.
What a surprise! How nice of you to drop by.
Marco, I want you out of Landview by tonight.
Nightfall? Now there's an original idea.
I mean it.
Hey, look, why don't you leave your white Charger out there, come on in here, and set a spell. Obviously, we have some things to discuss.
No, Marco, you and I have nothing to discuss. You are simply to pack up and get out.
What I do now? I haven't even put Karen out in the street.
You know damned well that the reason is Tina.
All right. Tina must have told you that we're in love and we're running away together to be married, right?
I knew you were despicable. But even I never thought you would exploit an innocent 16-year-old child.
How do you know she's innocent?
Marco, I don't know what you did to insinuate your way into her life, or what you told her about me to make her turn against me. But I will find out after you are long gone.
The only way I'm going to be long gone is with Tina. And when I come back, it's going to be as your son-in-law. So when you make out your will, you best leave a space there for one Marcus Aurelius Dane. So where is Tina, anyway? You ever locked away in some dungeon with white knights, holy grails?
Tina's in a hospital, no thanks to you, surrounded by doctors and nurses.
What happened? Is she going to be all right?
She was hit by a car, Marco. And yes, she is going to be all right now. Are you going to leave Landview tonight, or do we run the Marco Dane story in tomorrow's paper?
Look, are you sure she's okay?
I have answered your question. Now you answer mine.
But you mean to tell me you came here with that same old tired routine? If you run the story, the only person who can back that up is Karen. And then Larry would find out about her.
Well, that is unfortunately their problem now. My only concern is Tina. Marco, if you are not out of here by tonight, not only will I run that little story, I will put a 24-hour guard around Tina and make sure she never sees you again.
You're forgetting about the postal services, Mrs. Riley.
What are you talking about?
Even if I leave Landview, I can send the pictures back here and have them in circulation within a week.
What pictures?
Oh, Tina didn't tell you about our late-night photo session?
Oh, yes. Her modeling career.
I've got a surprise for you. Come on, I've got something to show you. Hey, come on now. You do want to see these. How's this for your innocent 16-year-old?
This is not Tina.
What, you got, a twin sister?
This is her face. It's not her body.
You just can't believe that she would pose like that, can you?
No, Marco, aside from the fact that I know she would never pose for such filth. This is not her build. These are a hoax.
Maybe. Maybe you know that. And maybe I know that. But does the man in the street know that? Will the man behind the porno counter know that? And what's more, I've got more poses.
What you are doing is not only immoral, but illegal. I could pick up the phone right now and call the police.
You could, but you won't. You don't want to drag Tina's name through the mud anymore. And of course, you don't want to drag that famous Lord name, do you? And I've got friends, Mrs. Riley. Friends who will see to it that those pictures hit the streets no matter where I am, including behind bars. So any way you look at it, Tina's going to become very well known.
Now, that's Tina's suitcase.
Of course it is. I told you we were running away together to be married.
Marco, you are lying to me again. This is all coming clear now.
Now what?
Tina was hit by a car a few blocks away from here. Apparently, she stepped out in front of it in a total daze. And when she finally came to in a hospital, she was raving on about not being able to trust anyone. So she obviously found out about these phony pictures, and she ran away from you, Marco, so there's no possibility she'll ever want to see you again.
Well, now, that may be the case. I don't really care. But I think those pictures are worth some money. Now, I can sell them to a porno dealer, or I can sell them to you.
Will you take this money and get out and never come back?
Why not? Lounge is getting boring anyhow. But I do need a little nest egg.
How much?
50,000.
All right.
What class? No haggling over the money.
The banks are closed now, Marco.
Gee. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to leave by sundown.
But you certainly can early tomorrow morning, can't you?
You can get to a bank by 9, yes.
I will.
Isn't it going to be rather boring around here without me around anymore, Victoria?
Contrary. Once you are out of the way, life will be a pleasure again. Marco, you are the only person that I have ever truly felt deserved to die.
Well, everyone's entitled to an opinion.
Viki?